President Obama calling on Congress to approve his plan to shut down Gitmo, but many Republican senators rejecting the plan. New Hampshire Senator Kelly Ayotte is saying the plan will make Americans less safe. Senator Ayotte is here to go on the record. Nice to see you, Senator.
Nice to see you, Greta.
Senator, let me ask you about, do we have any authority to take the Gitmo detainees and bring them here to the United States? Can we just hold them here in the United States?
First of all, the authority right now is that the law is that the president can't transfer them to the United States. That's been the defense authorization for years. There's also the law that he can't actually spend funds to modify facilities in the U.S. So the Congress would have to change the law, and so that would be the first step. Let me just say something about the plan. The plan isn't really a plan. He doesn't even identify where in the U.S. he would like to transfer them from. He identifies a number of locations, doesn't say which one he thinks is best. And then there's absolutely no plan for if we capture a terrorist tomorrow, where we're going to interrogate them, where we're going to detain them. This is something I've been focusing on for years and haven't gotten an answer.
All right. Well, this appears to me to be, well, let me ask you this. Did he call you or anybody else before he released the plan and said, let's discuss the plan?
Well, he certainly didn't call me.
Okay. Do you know if he called anybody to discuss the plan?
I'm unaware.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if he reached out to anyone.
If he didn't reach out to anyone on Capitol Hill and he has no authorization to bring anyone to the United States, if he doesn't have any funds to do modifications of the prison,
right,
and he hasn't, this was political theater on his part.
This is about a campaign promise.
Right.
But
political theater.
First of all, not a real plan. Second, here we have, unfortunately, the thing that troubles me also. He continues to transfer people from Guantanamo and release them. As we talked about.
I don't consider that transfer.
It's a release.
It's a release.
He released.
That's phony.
And we know they've gotten back in. And just today we learned that there was another individual who was arrested by Spanish authorities who's involved with ISIS, a former detainee, and plotting with ISIS.
So are we to hold these people forever?
We're at war. We're at war with al-Qaeda still. We're at war with ISIS. And they're being held under law of war detention. So we don't release our enemy combatants back into the battle so that our men and women in uniform can see them again and so that they can commit more acts of terror. We wouldn't do that in any conflict. So these people are dangerous, especially the remaining population needs to be held. And why would we transfer them to the United States? Congress doesn't want to do it. I don't think that this plan is going to go anywhere.
Well, I don't understand. If he never bothered to make a phone call to try to work something out, maybe thinks that, the Republicans won't work with him. On the other hand, I don't know why the Republicans won't are jumping all over him for nominating to the Supreme Court should he do that. So I think both parties got a little explaining to do tonight.
Well, I think this is one also that the Republicans want the people to speak on.
Senator, nice to see you.
Thanks, Greta.